Hello, and welcome to your MES eLesson. I'm Claire. Today you're going to learn the what, the how, and the when of asking possessive when plus be questions. Let's start with what. What are these questions used for? When questions are used to ask about time. For example, if you want to ask about one thing, when's your payday? If you want to ask about more than one thing, when are your paydays? We use possessive questions to ask about ownership. For example, my vacation or my vacations, your deadline or your deadlines. Good. Now let's learn how. How do you use these questions? First, know how to conjugate when plus be present. If you want to ask about one thing, please repeat. When is. We often use this contraction. Please repeat. When's. If you want to ask about two things or more, when are. Let's review the possessive pronouns without the question word. We'll use the noun break as an example. Remember to use an S after plural nouns. If you want to ask about one thing, please repeat after me. My break. If you want to ask about more than one thing, my breaks. Your break. Your breaks. His break. His breaks. Her break. Her breaks. Our break. Our breaks. Their break. Their breaks. It's very important to memorize these conjugations fluently before you start practicing Video B. Next, study your vocabulary. For example, when's your birthday? Your job interview? Your anniversary? Finally, to build a more specific question, you can use an adjective. For example, when's your business trip? Summer trip? Holiday trip? And prepositional phrases. For example, when's your trip to Malaysia? In the next few weeks. Out of town. So finally, when do you use these questions? You use them to find out more about time. For example, when's your next day off work? When's your wedding day? When's your favorite time of day? Excellent. Now, let's review. First, what are possessive when plus be questions used for? They are used to ask about time or ownership. Second, how do you use these questions? You use them by knowing the conjugation of when plus be present and building a more specific question with the vocabulary. Third, when do you use these questions? You use them to learn more about time. Well done. Let's move on to Video B to really practice making your own questions. Remember to keep on reviewing your vocabulary. I'm Claire, and I'll see you back here soon.